What's up, guys? This is Pastor Canavi again. We're coming up with another tutorial on JavaScript. We're going to be talking about math operators. We're going to be starting with our variable a. We're going to give a value of 6. So we're going to have another variable with the name of b. We're going to be giving a value of 3. And then right here, we're going to be having our math operators. We're going to be having the addition, so which is going to be a plus b, and then we have another one. It's going to be a subtraction equals to a minus b, and then we have another variable by the name of multiplication equals to a times b, and then we're going to have the last one, which is going to be a division equals to a forward slash b, and then right here we're going to be printing all of that on the screen. We're going to be using document get element by ID, and right here we already have our ID by the name demo, and then that inner HTML equals, so we're going to be doing addition right here. Let's copy this. Let's just type it. So addition. So what we're going to concatenate, we're going to be using the line break right here. Okay. So we need subtraction. Let's copy this one and change the values. Yeah, let's do that. Copy this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this next one is going to be subtraction. Okay, that's cool. This next one is going to be multiplication. This last one is going to be division. So let's get rid of this and close it with semicolon. Let's save it and then print it into the screen. It gave me the value of false. Let's see why it gave me a value of false. What did I do wrong here? Addition. Okay. So we got a demo. Okay. Oh yeah, that's why, because I messed up over here. That's pretty false right there for sure. And I messed up all of this. Let's fix it. All right, so now it should give me the values. So what we got? So that should give me, the addition should give me 8. No, it's a 9. And then I should have subtraction should have a 3, and then multiplication should have a 18, and then division should have a 6. Okay, cool. We got 9, 3, 18, and 2. Cool. So also, right here, JavaScript also follows the standards for algebra rules. Let's put an example. Algebra rules. So for example, if I have a variable a equals to 5, semicolon, we get a second variable. It's going to be a b equals to 4, and then we have another variable c equals to 2, and then we want to execute this type of results, which is going to be we want a plus parentheses b times c. So how do you think this is going to happen? So that's why the JavaScript follows the the standard algebra rules. For example, it will always take the, how you say, the pres- precedence. Oh man. So which means it's going to start always the values in parentheses. It will start in B times C, and then it will to A, which is going to be, what is it? B, what is B? 4 times C. What is C? Is 2. 4 times 2 is going to be 8. Plus 5, what is going to be? 13. So that's the result it should be giving me right here. So let's copy this and let's see if that's the result it's going to give us. If not, I am wrong with it. So let's change that. It's going to come in demo 2, which is right here. So we need result. Semicolon. What did we say it's going to be? It's going to be B and C is going to be 8 plus 5 is going to be 13. Let's see. Oh yeah, give me 13 right there. Right here. Cool. Now, also, let's keep on coming right here. Also, there's also some variables that we need to do some calculations um, to store some values. For example, we are going to be doing this. We're going to be doing a bar. Let's just do right here calculations. A bar of A is going to be 5, right? So now you wanna do an addition to this, right? You gotta do A equals A plus 4. So what would be the results in here? Let's do another of this. What the heck? What's wrong? Copy that. So that's going to be a demo number 3. So we want the result for A. So the answer right here, it would be, what is 5 plus 4 should be 9. Yeah, it gives us the value of 9 right there. Cool. Also, to make it, this is kind of like the long way. There is a short way to do this, a shorthand. So also we can do A plus equal 4. It should give me the same results. Yeah, which is right there, 9. Okay, you can do the same thing for multiplication. So what is that going to give me? 5 times 4 should be 20. Yeah, same thing should be for if you want to subtract. 5 minus 4 should be 1, you know. Yeah, and so you can do also division with this. Cool beans, so that works fine. So now if you want to increment and decrement, we use the unary operator. You has unary operator right here. For example, if we want to do same value, same variable, bar A equals 5, and then you want to add this, you want to increment it, equals to A plus 1. That should give me a what? Let's use that in here for these results. So A should give me a, yeah, it should give me a 6. Yeah, give me a 6 right here. Now, also there's a short way for this. So we can use a plus plus. It's called I can even say unary. That should give me a 6 too. Yeah, and the same thing you can just do if you want to decrement. It should give me a what? Should give me a 4. Yeah, yeah, pretty simple, right? All right, guys. Thank you very much for checking the video. Hopefully, you guys like it. Please subscribe to the channel, share it, like it. Let's keep increasing our subscribers in the channel so we can keep doing more videos and stuff. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye bye.